Hi, I'm Rick Kaler. Thanks for joining me. Well, with couples, usually one's a spender and one is a saver. Now, I've heard this many times, and I've even said it myself. Money issues are one of the most common areas of stress between partners, and conflicting views over spending and saving is a major contributor. However, a recent study done by Brigham Young University and Kansas State University led me to see marital money issues in a brand new way. The study, published last year in the Journal of Financial Planning under the title Tightwads and Spenders Predicting Financial Conflict in Couple Relationships, found that partners' perceptions of each other's money behavior often doesn't match reality. The fact that you might see your partner as a spender has actually no correlation to whether they are. Yet there is a huge correlation between thinking your partner is a spender and experiencing financial conflict in the marriage. Ashley LeBaron, who's a BYU graduate student and co-author of the study, said this in a BYU News article published August 15th, 2017. She said, "The fact that partners' perceptions of each other's spending behaviors were so predictive of financial conflict suggests that when it comes to the impact of finances on relationships, perceptions may be just as important, if not more important, than reality." As it turns out, the highest contributors to financial conflict between partners weren't disagreements over how much to fund children's college education, save toward retirement, or spend on a vacation or a car. It was whether one partner considered the other partner a spender or a tightwad, regardless of their actual spending patterns. Now that's amazing. So if you want to bring more harmony and objectivity around money to your coupleship, you might consider taking the following steps. First, define spender in your own words. What does it mean to you if someone is a spender? Second, define tightwad in your own words. Next, think of your definition of spender. Write down all the one-word feelings that you can identify when you think of a spender. And next, do the same with your definition of tightwad. Now, write a list of all the evidence you can think of that your partner is a spender. Stick with the facts, not a projection. For example, a statement that my partner spends too much on coffee is a projection. Instead, write 3 days a week, my partner spends $2.50 on Americano at Starbucks. That's an observation. In the same way, list all the evidence that your partner is a tightwad. Next, repeat steps 5 and 6, but on yourself. So in other words, write down all the ways, all the evidence that you're a spender and all the evidence that you're a tightwad. Now look back at the one-word feelings you listed in step 3. Which of those might your partner feel about your spending? Then consider which of the one-word feelings you listed in step 4 that your partner might feel about your saving. And now, give this exercise to your partner and ask them to do it. So when that's all done, select a time to compare answers. This ought to be pretty interesting. Choose one of you to go first while the other listens with absolutely no interruptions, crosstalk, or comment. This is really hard to do, but it is so critical. No crosstalk or comments. When the first partner is done, then switch rows and the listener does the same. Now, it's possible your partner might not be willing to participate. If so, consider doing this exercise on your own. The insight you gain will be valuable. If the level of money conflict in your relationship is so high that you can't even imagine doing this exercise together, you might consider setting up an appointment with a financial therapist. Conflicts over money can be resolved, but it often takes both partners having the willingness to take a look at it and do so. Even more, it often takes one or both partners having the courage to ask for help. Thanks for listening.